Greetings, Great Witch here. So today we're going to play some of these new Simeon missions, or Repo missions. We got 3 of them. Actually pretty cool. Glad we got them. And you can play them solo, so that's all awesome also. So start this up. Give this one a try. Now I have played these a few times. Just running through them just to see what they were all about. So don't expect to be too amazed, but I have kind of figured out some of it. So this one right here, you got to go to the police station. And you're going to have to steal 2 vehicles and deliver them to the docks. But when you steal these vehicles, the cops are going to go full out chaos. So be prepared for that. So I'm going to use my Night Shark. Just because I dig using this car and it's pretty cool. So get the guns ready, which this super annoys me. Why do I even have this thing set up to where my guns are set up if every time I go into a mission it just turns it off? There's no reason. It's just aggravating.
Why can't we hang out tomorrow?
I need to just start a completely new character and only buy the guns that I want. That way I don't have to deal with any of these other ones that are in here. Alright, so now my vehicle's been delivered. I'll take off to the police station. Now I'm kind of mad we only got 3 missions, but we did get 3 missions, so I can't complain about that. I wish we'd gotten a good 10 missions to add in there, but I'll take what I can get. I'm just amazed that they actually gave us some missions. They weren't 2-player or plus, 4 players or something like that, or having to own some piece of equipment that costs millions of dollars. But luckily these are just regular old missions, which is pretty cool. So I dig playing these, and I haven't played them in a while. So nobody really wants to do this anymore. And playing solo, I've got them pretty much nailed down, all the other ones. So, alright, so we finally got to this police station. Now this first one is right on the other side of this wall right here. So this is why I brought the Night Shark. You'll be able to climb right up on top. Probably use the Insurgent too, something like that. Any real tall vehicle, and then just jump right over. There's the car. And of course you instantly have 3 stars. So take off. And you cannot get rid of these stars until you actually get close to the docks, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But, however you lose the cops, just do that. But remember that you do have to go to the docks, so don't go driving all crazy off into the other direction. So the main thing is to lose the helicopter. Oh, look at that. That's just some mediocre driving. And I love this car too. This is the classic Turismo. This thing is awesome. And I slammed into the wall over here. Yeah, I'm doing excellent. Driving around like a rookie. Alright, let me find me a good hiding spot. Look at this! Oh my god. I act like I haven't driven this thing before. It's one of my favorite cars in the game. Driving it like I've never even been in this. Let's go this way. There's a ramp. Oh, I don't know where that ramp goes. I would have taken that, but I don't know where it goes, and no sense of being stuck somewhere. Ooh, I'll go over here. This'll work. Just pretty much trying to just find a place to get away from the cops. And like I said, you can't really lose the cops until you get closer to the docks. So basically what I'm doing right now is just mainly just trying to get away from the helicopters. Alright, so I don't see any of them around. Now we'll take off towards the docks. Because the cop cars, those are easy to get away from. It's the helicopter. Look at that. That is just, oh my god. I am horrible at driving this. The cop cars are easy to get away from. It's the helicopters that are a pain in the butt. I have hit every vehicle, every wall, everything. I might as well just get out and shoot this thing full of holes myself. So it started off as a decent looking vehicle. It's quickly becoming poopy. That cop is right on my tail too. I am driving a Ferrari F40, and this cop is able to catch up to me. Look at, that's just, that's imaginary. There is no way that cop car could catch up to this car in real life. Now I can lose the cops. Just think, I still have to do this. Oh, look at this. I still have to do this one more time. I have another car I gotta do. But, yeah. I'm probably making this a lot worse than it actually is. So I'm not really paying attention to where I'm going. I'm just trying to just avoid the cops. If you had like a set place or a plan or something and already set up, you could do a lot better. See, the thing that sucks is you have to wait till you get close to the docks. Because I could lose the cops over in the town just by jumping through the tunnel. But it won't work. Okay, so now we just deliver this to Simeon's docks. And that's pretty much this first part. Just can't really complain about that. That's a pretty simple mission. Hardly used any ammo so far. It's a good driving mission. Alright. So now we're in here. And you don't drive this right up to the front gate like you do when you deliver the other vehicles. You kind of park this one right on the side. I guess they didn't want to involve that other way that you did this. But right there. Cool. Now all you gotta do is call in your vehicle and do it again. So we'll call that in. Ride right back to the same police station, but this one's going to be a little bit different. Let's wait for this to get delivered. Put on some armor. I wish there was a button that you could just hit. Hold something like R1 and triangle, and it would put on your armor, and then like R1 and square, and it would, you know, snacks or something. It would be easy to do, but I don't know why they do it like this. Alright. So we are all back up to full health. Take off down here. Let me see where I'm going. So I remember going there, but I don't remember how I got there. Alright. And if you're wondering if you want a Night Shark, the vehicle that I'm driving, you do. You want this vehicle. It's really fast. It handles great. It's got great ramming ability like the Insurgent. It's got weapons for the front. If you have an MOC or an Avenger, you can put it on. I believe it's MOC that it works for this. I'm not sure. But this thing is great. I think everybody in my crew, the many people that I play with, own one of these. So they're just great for taking over lobbies and just going through and just destroying stuff. Pretty awesome. I love this one. Ever since I've had this, it's right up there with my top 3 favorite vehicles for doing missions. It's not really that great for bulletproof, but it does have a good ramming ability, though. Alright, now this one is right inside this little garage right here. So we'll jump in here and we'll grab the little Infernus. I believe that's what this is. Yes, it's the Infernus Classic. Which is another car I really like to drive. Look at them. I mean, I just stole a car and they're just shooting at me. It's like fatality. But you know how to get rid of the cops. You saw how I did it the first time. So we're just going to cut through this and deliver this vehicle. No sense in watching me lose cops again. There we go. This vehicle is delivered. And it's time to get paid. And this is a pretty cool mission. You know, it's basically like most of the other ones that we have that are from Simeon, but this one's pretty cool. Rank up. Whoop-de-doo. I'm almost to 700. Alright, so now we're going to do Repo, Sasquatch. And this one is actually my favorite mission. I really, really like this mission. So, what you need to do is have whatever vehicle you're going to use, and you're going to go to Maze Arena. So you just want to head over there, and then once you get there, you're going to steal one of those Sasquatch big trucks, you know, the monster truck kind of deal. I'm not a big fan of the Sasquatch, but for this mission, it's very cool. actually, this is using it in this mission is the only time I've actually ever driven it in public lobby. So it's pretty cool. I still have a bit of trouble driving this because for some reason this drives a little bit different than the ones that I have, the Liberator and the Marshall. I don't know, it's just, I don't know what it is about them, but they drive a little bit different. I prefer the Liberator. But there it is right there. And there's only like one rent-a-cop over here. Here, I'll park and show you. So you got like one rent-a-cop right there. There's another cop back up on the by the bank arena, and then there's a photographer right there. So that's the ones you got to worry about. So just put the gun away, and I just run right over here and kind of come in from the backside and just steal this thing. Because once you steal it, that's when the fun starts. Because you got 2 stars, which is really nothing, because you're not going to have to deal with helicopters or anything like that. But you got a bunch of vehicles that you have to destroy with this. And that part is very fun. I had a lot of fun with this mission, and this is probably going to become one of my new favorite missions. And hopefully I'll be able to get better at driving this thing. But basically all you do is just ride around and blow up all these vehicles that you got to do that are right here on red dots. This first one right here, this Massacro. Just gobble it up. And that's done. Now just head to the next dots. And this is pretty cool. This one's pretty fun. I really do dig this one a lot. I know I've said it, but this one, you know, because we don't really get a lot of missions that are fun. And when you do get one that is fun, this is actually pretty cool. Oh, where am I going? This is not the right way. Tell I'm not paying attention to the map. I take this little road right here. So now you come down here by Benny's and you got to destroy a bunch of lowriders. Which this is actually pretty fun. I do this actually a lot in just public lobbies. Is I'll bring out my Liberator and just ride around and just destroy things. And the fun thing is if you do it in passive mode, you can't really use your weapons or anything like that. But the vehicle, you could still destroy all kinds of stuff. It's kind of like being passive aggressive. So, it's actually pretty cool. Take out these couple right here. And they are kind of a pain in the butt to, you kind of really have to drive over them to get it to work. This poor guy right here. Just park right on top of him. Stop shooting me, please. And run in here and blow this one up. Nope, not tear gas. Just use that. There we go. Cool. And see, the cops really aren't a problem. They're just more of a aggravation than they are anything else. Just keep you moving. Because if you stay in one spot too long, they're going to be all over you. And see, I kind of have a feeling that you could almost steal this vehicle and then deliver it, like call in a Pegasus vehicle like your helicopter or whatever you're going to use, and then just drive that over there, leave that there, and then use your Pegasus vehicle to destroy all these. Because I tested it out. I haven't actually done that, tried with the Pegasus vehicle or anything like that, but when you'll see in a bit, I did a little test thing to see if it would matter if you had to be inside of the truck. And it doesn't really matter. You can get out of the truck and destroy the vehicles if you want. So I'm thinking that you might be able to use like a Pegasus vehicle or your presser or something like that. I don't know what you can call in during a mission. But take all these out, which would make it a lot easier than having to drive. But I still think this one's real fun. I enjoy driving to do this one. Now this one is down by the airport. And it's in the parking lot. Pretty much right underneath like one of the little overpass deals. We'll go right by it. I'll show you in just a second. What I do is come right over here. See, the parking lot's right down there to the right. So you just come right down over here, cut back around this guardrail, and you can drive right down in that. Just be careful you don't get stuck on something. I'm sure there's something down here that'll get you. And now all you gotta do is just destroy all these cars too, these little electric ones. Which I didn't think an electric car would explode like that. But apparently they do. Or they do in GTA. just wreck all these and... See, even these cops that are right around me, I mean... I got 2 stars, but they're not really trying to do anything real ridiculous. And it's pretty good that this vehicle hasn't blown up yet, because I rode over a bunch of stuff. This one right here. Oh, still got a couple. Get this one. This dude's steadily shooting at me, but I haven't lost any armor yet. Sorry, dude. You shouldn't have been behind that car. Almost lost control. I got this last one right here. See, I struggle with this thing, trying to keep it doing well. Alright, so now that you finished all those, now you got to do it again. I'm going to give you a completely different set. These are going to be a little bit more difficult. Some of the cars are going to be a little bit faster that you're going to have to chase down. Ah, look at what I'm doing. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright. Let's go this way. Head over to where the rest of these are. Now you probably want to put your expanded radar up. You see how I keep popping it up with hitting down on the D-pad? You can go right into your settings and make this stay up, so you don't have to keep hitting it like I keep doing. Which I use a bunch of times for a bunch of different missions, and this one right here would work pretty good. But this thing does move around at a pretty good clip too. I expected it to be a lot slower than this, but it's not too bad. Ah, look at this. It's completely unnecessary. Alright, so my first car is coming up. See if I can cut it off. Slammed right into it and got away, but it won't get away for long. It's a muscle car. Look at me. Man, I need to just sit down and practice. I need to buy one of these and just practice. I say that, but I won't do it. Okay, so we got this next one right here. Oh! My car got in my way. Now he's taking off. You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, I spun out. Oh, you're dead. That was awesome. I mean, that's one of the best parts about doing this mission, is just being able to run over the cars. Alright, so right here is where I got out. Because I wanted to test to see if I got out of the car, I was going to say something like, get back in the vehicle. But it just says destroy the vehicle. So I think I'd be able to get out of here and call in a plane or a helicopter or something like that to do this. And it would probably be a lot cheaper instead of me using grenades like I am right now. I mean, I could use the gas tank and all that, but I really don't care. These are double cash and double RP anyway, so I'm making a pretty good bit of money off of them. Alright, so that's done. We got one more vehicle down this street. And there it is right there. Oh, he tried to get away. He did not get away, though. And now all I gotta do is deliver this Sasquatch to the docks. Just lose the cops, and then just drive that out there. It's really simple. You've only got 2 stars, so however you do it, it shouldn't be that bad. It's pretty easy to lose 2 stars. And then once you get that done, all you do is just drive it right over here to Simeon's. And this mission is done. Time to get paid. It's pretty good money. Awesome. Alright, so now this last mission here, Repo Blow Up 4. This is not one of my favorite missions, but it's pretty cool. There are a lot of bad guys in this mission that you have to kill. So instead of using my Night Shark, I'm going to call in my Kuruma. Because I'm definitely going to need that. So we'll head over here. Get far enough away, which is stupid. I shouldn't have to get far away from my vehicle. I should be able to call it in from wherever. Call this in.
You calling for some
Yes,
wheels?
I am.
I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
And I want my Kuruma. Because
I'll
you
bring it
are
by.
most likely going to want to have an armored or bulletproof vehicle to do this next part. I mean, unless you are really, really, really good at using your weapons, you're going to probably want this armored vehicle. Because the first part of it is no problem. The second part of it is a major pain in the butt. And the first few times that I did this, I died quick. So, keep that in mind while doing this. Now, look at me. Now I'm making the whole neighborhood over here mad. Got everybody shooting at me. Let me get out of here before I get killed. So now we're going to head over to this vehicle warehouse. Which is kind of weird because I do think that this vehicle warehouse that I'm heading to is... like somebody can own this. So I don't know how the people who own... Aw, man, I went the wrong way. That's what I get for not looking at the map. Alright, so let me turn back around. I'm gonna go... Oh yeah, I think there's a... Yeah, there's a road over here on this one. Where you can just go right down off the thing. I forget all about that. Somewhere right over here. So I've jumped up onto here a bunch of times. Oh, there it is right there. Cool. Yeah, I knew that was there somewhere. So that saves some time. Alright. So here is our warehouse. And make sure you do not park your car close. Don't pull up to the front doors. Pull over here somewhere or leave the car back off to the side. If you pull up to the front, I've noticed every time that I've done it, my car disappears. And I want it as soon as I come out of here. And you'll see why. But once you get inside, you have to destroy a bunch of vehicles. Now, the first couple times I did it, I poured gasoline and tried to do it all and all that. And, you know, it's whoop-de-doo. It doesn't make a difference because as soon as you blow up these vehicles, even if you blow them all up at the same time, you're going to have to go into the basement. So the alarm's going to be off. It does not matter. So just however you can blow these up, do it. If you're going to use a gun, sticky bombs, whatever. Just, that's how it'll work. So now you got these over here. And you can't go into the basement until after you've blown up these right here anyway. Because I tried that too. It won't let you go down there and blow those up first. And don't forget this one in here. There we go. Alright, blow all those up. And he's going to be like, did you check the basement? So now you got to go down, all the way down in here and blow up all these vehicles. Which is a major pain in the butt because there are a bunch of guys getting ready to pull up. Well, they are pulling up right at this moment. But you got a few vehicles in here. Which is kind of weird because these are almost the same vehicles that I own. I don't own that one. I was going to buy it, but I was like, nah. But I do have that one. I like that one. I didn't buy this one either. I was going to, but it's one of those two-people vehicles. And I have that one, and I wish I could put it in my garage. Because keeping it over here is stupid. So I blow all them up. And that's done. So now, you're going outside, and you're going to fight a bunch of people with really good weapons. And they are very accurate and will have no problem shooting you in the face. So keep that in mind when you get ready to come out this door. Definitely want to have armor on. Look at me. I'm stuck on the thing. But you definitely want to have armor on and you want to have your snacks up. Because the second you come out here, it's going to get crazy fast. So what I do is run over here and jump in my car. Now at first I didn't know where I wanted to go with this because there are a bunch of people coming. And you've got to kill them. So it's not like you can run and take off. I was going to park here, but then I was like, no, then I can't get out. And they were eating me up pretty fast, so then I just came over here. And this right here seemed to work pretty good. So I just turn around. Now I'm going to come out here and I'm going to slowly take these guys out. And it's going to take a while. So I'm using the advanced rifle. And I'm going to use tear gas. Because this is the gift that keeps on giving. You throw it out there and anybody who runs into it will die. So use a bunch of that. And then I got these dudes showing up. And this right here makes me mad. I come over here and it's like, oh, you're out of area. Run back or we're getting ready to fail your mission. But they can stay out of area. You can't. So they're going to run up on you. Just wait till you can log on to them and take them out. You'll have a couple of them that try to come back around behind like that. If you park over here. I mean, there's a couple other places you could probably park. And I am going to have to move here in a minute so I can get to the other guys. But this does help out take out a bunch of them. Because every time you pop up, one of the other guys will shoot you. And they'll take out your armor and your snacks real fast. And just you want to make sure you keep watching your mini-map. And make sure they do not sneak up on you. Because their weapons fire a lot better than yours. I don't know what weapon they're using, but they can hit you from amazing distances with a lot of bullets. So now I'm kind of at the point to where nobody else can get me. I can't get anybody else. So I'm going to have to move. So I think the next time or any other time I do this, I'm going to try to go over by that dumpster that's on the left hand, about the middle of the screen on the left. The next time I do this. I don't know. I'll try a few different areas. Come up with a good one. This one right here works pretty good, as long as you keep the guys from coming around the back of the building to get you. But I'm not able to get them, but I got a good bit of smoke out right now, so I'm going to move. Come up just enough to where I'm out of the crossfire from both of them. As you can see, I mean, they are just annihilating them with bullets. And if you step out there, you're done in a second. I'm just going to keep throwing smoke. Keep trying to take out these guys as quick as I can without getting shot in the face. And I am serious. This did kill me a few times the first time I did it. You've got to be on your money with these. And I strongly recommend using the tear gas. Because you see that guy right there? He's all dying and unable to fire at me. So anything that takes out these guys fast is the way you want to do it. The bad thing is if you start trying to jump up here with like the RPG or something like that, they're going to start hitting you real quick. Just watch right here as I use this. And I'm just going to pop up quick and go. And you can see right after I fire it, I mean, like the bullets just come right in. But it does work. So now, all I gotta do is leave the area. Once you kill off a bunch of them, then I'll just keep your eye on that. So when you have to leave, you can just leave. And that's it. You don't have to worry about anybody else. Once you get a certain distance away, the mission's over and you get paid. So this one's not my favorite, but it's not too bad. This one will teach you stuff. It'll develop your skills. So, it's pretty cool. But that's it. That's the 3 new missions that we got that are from Simeon. So, they're double cash and double RP. Make sure you get to play them. Alright, this is Grey Witch. I'll see you next time. Peace!